Aquarius placements. In this segment, we will do Aquarius singles. So if you are a single Aquarius, this reading is for you. It's just like an extra little thing I'm doing. Like sometimes I like to do specific kind of targeted readings, and this is one of them. Okay, so this is for the Aquarians that are single. And if you have Aquarius anywhere in your chart, especially big three, this is definitely for you. Obviously, you know, not every reading is for you, but hopefully this reading will be for you. Hopefully. All right, so Aquarians that are singles, that are single. Let's see. Wow. From the get-go, we have the Three of Cups and the Lovers. You will have options between two. And it's going to be a tough kind of... It will be tough to choose from. These could be people that you could be already seeing. Six of Cups. Wow, to have the Lovers and the Six of Cups next to each other. Oh my God. That kind of, you know, that caught me off guard. This, I don't know if this is like two soulmates that are in your life, or that you will have options between soulmates. But you will have strong connections coming your way. If not, you already are experiencing that, where you've already met those people, but you're still, you know, you haven't decided anything. It's still new. You're still in the talking stage, whatever it is. But it feels like you have strong connection with these two people. You know what, Aquarius? I feel like you are truly in your energy, and I don't know really how to explain that. You are truly in your energy, meaning that you are in your authentic self. You are operating from an authentic energy, and it's attracting the soulmate's energy. So it's almost like the reason why you have attracted two soulmates at once, or you're dealing with two soulmates at once, is because of your authentic energy that you are operating in, which is resulting in you attracting your soul tribe, which includes your soulmates, your soul partners. So you have options here. And these options are, I don't know how it's going to play out, but I see that it's going to be tough for you to choose from. You will even be tempted to keep both. You will be tempted to be involved with both of them. I do see that at some point you will have to choose, okay? You know, don't get greedy, Aquarius. You will have to choose at some point. But I feel like you will know who to choose with time. So yes, okay, so there is time at play here. It's not going to be a simple decision to make, because this is not fucking simple. This is not fucking simple. I do feel like it's going to require a lot of attention from you, observation, time, in order to tell which one is more suitable for you, which one is more aligned with your current path, with your future vision, with your kind of dreams and aspirations. You know, what do you want to do in life? And you will need time in order to know which one is the one for you. Now, don't get me wrong, they're both good for you because they're soulmates. And it's going to be a tough decision for you to make. And I feel like you will find it hard to make a decision between them two. But at the same time, I don't think that you will be able to keep them both. So I feel like this is going to take its sweet time. I do see that. Okay. But eventually I feel like you will come to the conclusion with who to go with. So it's almost like, I feel like you will almost put them to the test. You will do a lot of like trials on them too. I feel like the sexual energy is also important for you. You could, you know, like, here's the thing. I do sense that you could be getting involved with them sexually on an intimate level without letting them know that you are doing that. It's almost like you're testing product. You know when you go to like a shop or a store and they have like these sample kind of products and it has like stickers on them, try me. And you're like, oh, I really like these too, you know, I'm gonna try them. They really look good on the surface. I like both of the colors. I like both of everything that is external. I like even the quality of the ingredient that is inside of these products. But now I want to try them, if they work for me, if they smell good on me, if they complement me. So there will be, it's almost like you will get involved with these two people to try them. To try to see who is more fitting for you, because each person is unique and they have like qualities that you like. So you like this person and you like the other person. You like them both. But now I want to put the person A to me. Like, I want to test it. I want to kind of see if they work with me. So there will be intimacy. That's what I'm saying. And you want to test the person B and kind of try the intimacy with them. Does it work? Does it feel good? Does it, you know, so the intimacy part here, the sexual part here, doesn't really feel surface level. I feel like you're almost kind of trying to test if there is like chemistry on a sensual level, on a deep core level. You know, it doesn't feel like, it doesn't feel like shallow, if that makes sense. I mean, yes, sexual intimacy can be shallow, but it doesn't feel like that's what you're doing. It's like, I really want to see if we can birth like this beautiful energy during sex. You know what I mean? Like, it kind of feels like that. It feels like you almost want to make love. It's not about just having sex. It's not like you are craving sex and that's it. It's like, I want to see which one makes love better. So I do see intimacy here, sexual intimacy, and I feel like you will involve yourself with both of them on an intimate level in order for you to really get down to the smallest details about which one is better. So I do feel like there is a bit of sense of shallowness, but I don't think that that's what you mean, if that makes any fucking sense. You know, like, yes, it can be perceived as shallow, but I don't think that's really your intention. It's like there is a depth to this that maybe you understand, or maybe, I mean, I'm trying to understand it for you as well. You know, I do kind of get it, but the thing is, you will have to lie to them both in order to be with them both, for you to decide which one is better. Because it feels like, on a surface level, on a communicative level, on a company level, they both are great. So you kind of have to get to the intimacy part, because everything else, they could be like really similar, or you really enjoy their company, you really enjoy talking to them, you really enjoy their mindset, but you want to go deeper now. And intimacy is deep. Intimacy is not like shallow. It's not just sex. That's why I say you want to make love to them. It's not like you just want to fuck them. Do you know what I mean? And so I kind of get where you're coming from, but you know, it can be perceived in a way where it can be shallow, especially if they find out. So I'm not telling you anything, but there is the possibility of them finding out about each other, and that could create a mess here. Let's continue. Ooh, bunch of cards came out, like in a bunch. Let's see. Yeah, you know, they could find out about each other. Make sure that you cover your fucking tracks if you want to experiment on an intimate level with these people. We have the Three of Swords back to back. So there is the possibility of you losing them both. So make sure you, I mean, I'm not telling you to kind of cheat these people better. I'm just saying that make sure you know what you're doing before you do it. Okay, because if you end up trying to manipulate them and thinking that, yeah, I can get away with it, yeah, there's a possibility of you getting away with it, but at what cost? Because there is a chance that they could find out, if not now, later. And if they find out later, you might lose the other person that you didn't choose, but then the person that you chose finds out, and then they will not respect you anymore, or they will not trust you anymore, and that could also, you know, end the connection between the two of you. So make sure you know what you're doing before you do it. And I do want to say, you know, like, here's the thing, Aquarius. You don't really have to get intimate with someone in order to know if you are compatible with them. Yes, I get you. You know, sometimes you want to put it to test. You want to try the product, like I said. But you kind of can sense it. You know, like, you don't have to go far. You can get intimate with someone and feel the energy instead of, like, going all the way into it, if that makes sense. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, Aquarians are sensual, but they don't really reveal that. So I think you know what I'm talking about. You can sense if you are compatible with someone on an intimate level or not without having to go far. You know, if you end up kissing, let's say, it's forgivable, right? But if you kind of go all the way, that could create a problem down the line with the person that you will end up choosing. And maybe somehow they will know about it, or something like that could happen where they know that you are involved with another person. So I feel like trust your fucking intuition instead of playing this risky game of testing them both. You know what I mean? Because I feel like you have better chances in trusting your intuition and not taking the intimacy too far than to go too far and not kind of like, you're like, I don't really trust my intuition because they both look great, they both are good, they both are amazing, but I want to kind of test it. It's better not to go down that line of, I'm going to go all the way and see which one is better. Just saying, it's better. So that the person that you choose does not become an issue down the line. Because I feel like at some point something could be said, heard, someone could tell them something, and they will question you. And if that happens and they find out that you've lied or manipulated them in any way, or that you cheated, or that while you were seeing them, you were seeing someone else, they will not trust you. And when trust is broken, no fucking connection can work. It doesn't matter how much they love you, how much you love them. It does not work. Trust is the most important fucking part of any connection, of any relationship, in my fucking humble opinion. Do you disagree? Can you be with someone that you do not trust? Maybe for some time, but there will be resentment, there will be fights, there will be arguments, there will be paranoia, suspicion all the fucking time. You're not going to be with this person long term because it will turn toxic in no time. Right? So do keep that in mind before you proceed testing those products. Because I say the way I'm using this analogy, testing the products, because it feels like you are approaching this in a way where you're like, I want to see which one is best for me, you know? It kind of feels very, like you kind of have to put yourself in these people's shoes and remember they are people. They're not just like a product that could complement your life. You have to think of them as people, you know? And especially these two, because they are both soulmates. And it's interesting that you are put in this situation from the get-go. I think it's just because you are in an energy of truly being in your authentic energy, which attracts your soul tribe, and that includes soulmates. So it is kind of tough when you have that, because it's easier to have one soulmate to choose from between two people. But if you have two soulmates, you know, the competition is... I don't really feel like it's a competition. I don't really think that these people know about each other. They're not competing for you. But it feels like you found two soulmates, and you're talking to two soulmates, or will be talking to two soulmates. And it will get really hard for you to choose from, because you enjoy them both. And this is why I think that you will take it to the next level, which is the intimate part, because you want to see which one kind of like you like more when it comes to the surface, because on a deep level, you really like them both. So I feel like if you trust your intuition, you could avoid like losing them both, because there is the chance of that happening. Okay, alrighty, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped. I will see you soon.